dark rooms. They spoke loud, and through kicked-up timberlands and puffs of smoke, playing to ghosts in packed cathedrals, telling stories to empty rooms. But first, they became invisible behind black jackets and midnight backdrops and used student IDs as keys to unlock doors on the shores of their sanity. They ran upstairs past cameras with backpacks filled with skeletons and Miller Lite, lockpicks and collective loneliness, existential crises Camus could have cuddled with. We turned lights off, not on, and forgot the time. It always felt too right to be wrong, like the snap of a thong. Our magic hands knew just how to hold it, need to be touched with force and tenderness. The click of the switch, the door sounded like the moan of a woman. Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. And then we shared smiles as locks became jokes, shams at the mercy of our magic hands, and doors swung open. This was our sanctuary, a theater that slept alone till shooting stars, sipping smoke, spat misconceptions, preconceived notions, shedding skin our eyes couldn't see through, and sitting together as infants and old men who had time again, space again, to see wonder in a world too often found wanting signatures on suicide notes. We helped each other finish the holes we started to China, and ended up on mountaintops, shouting at the sky, giving two shits if anyone else heard or cared, because we played to empty rooms. Puffs of smoke and kicked up timberlands, and hands held cigarettes sucked dry to filters 100 miles long and wide on that stage, giving reconnections and recollections, reanimation and drama Hitchcock couldn't hack. We built sculptures of ourselves, then used our faces to run through them, standing in their wake. The earth quaked as they fell behind smoke machines that made no hiss. Only words that massage shoulders, rolled into stogies bigger than biggies, and smoked like kings with no kingdom. We found our family around that table through puffs of smoke and kicked up timberlands, and we went back to school. We taught each other how to repass, write religions, and add a broken glass. We philosophized of our cries and asked questions with horns, thorns, and no returns. Like, when did our fathers stop living and start dying? Like, loves lost in graves and how they could eat you away. Like, where we were when the towers fell. Like, the last time we felt a kiss that went beyond lips and dicks, and did that even exist anymore? Like, who can fix our fucked up world? Are the wounds too deep, our bandages too small, our tempers too short, our cigarettes too long? We walked a line between caring so much it burned a hole straight through us, and caring so little we warmed our aching feet next to the holes we burned that said streets on fire. We found no answers on those nights, only feelings right below the surface. I guess we should have always known this. We're all fucked. Every last one of us. But cheers to that, my friends. Raise your glasses and cans across the lands. Here's to being lost together in gardens, throwing roses, thorns first. It hurts like a motherfucker sometimes, but goddamn can it be beautiful. So we made the world our mistress on that stage. The sweet's too boring without the sour, and we were warheads in heaven with packs of 27s, speaking through puffs of smoke and kicked up timberlands. And on those rare occasions, humanity reclined in the back corner of the house, cracked a smile and a beer, and whispered, "Salud, my friends. Never forget."
To the end. Cheers. And that was a spine-tingling excerpt from my boy Noah. Is that from a book of poems, or was that something that you just selected from your files of improvisation?
That's something from my files. That ain't in no book. That ain't no book. Only the book that's in my head.
Yeah.
I got a book down there, but that poem's for Anthony.
Nice, man.
That poem's for you.
Hey, man. So how the fuck do you find people to listen to? Because that seemed like, it wasn't. I mean, I felt the wave of emotion, but it's just, just anybody listen to the kind of poems that you do, or your poems for a certain type of audience?
I have a poem for everybody. Poetry is an interesting thing. Every single person on this planet, I believe, is a poet. do believe that. Every single person can be touched by poetry and has poetry to share. And you just have to find the right poem. You just have to find the right words, and you can reach everybody. That's why poetry is important. That's why hip-hop is important. That's why words are important. Because you can save the world with that shit.
He's saving his apartment with that fan, man. Hey, how important are fans this summer, man?
Very important.
Very important.
But yeah, dude, I don't know, dog. I thought that was awesome, man. Do you have a place where they can find you? Like, are you on like Amazon.com, or do you have any?
You can find me if you're interested. I have an email address that's Noah, Noah.Kaplan, Kaplan @hotmail.com. If you want to read my stuff, it's on my blog. That's Knows, KNOES.wordpress.com.
Awesome.
Easy peasy.
Word.